Hi guys and welcome to episode 4 of Building Birmingham, and this is your little trigger to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any more FIFA content. Now, we've had some more comments on the last episode. Gordon Wade, again, thank you very much for getting involved. If you do want to voice your opinions in the comments, make sure that you put a comment down there, otherwise I will not know some of the changes that you might want me to make. Gordon has suggested that Johnson from Preston would be a good signing for the squad. So let's have a quick look at Johnson from Preston. Now I've got to remember what his actual name is. It's not Bradley. Why have I forgot who Johnson is from Preston? Apologies. And they're not in League One either. What am I doing? If you can't tell, I've had a very long day so far. Johnson from Preston. Daniel Johnson, of course. Good stats. 29, so a bit on the, not much potential left, let's say. But we will have a look at Daniel Johnson. Also, George Baldock. Let's have a quick look at George Baldock. Again, another 29-year-old, Greek. Didn't know he was Greek. From Sheffield United. Obviously, he was with them in the Premier League as well, so he's got some good Premier League experience. So some good suggestions there. Thank you very much, Gordon. We are going to advance. See if anything happens. Final scout report on Somerville. 70 rated right mid, 20 years old. Quick. So, could be very useful off the bench. Young as well. Can play either side. They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be looking to loan him. So let me know in the comments. Should I try and sign Crescencio Somerville? And also we have Sam Gallagher. 70 rated, 26-year-old striker. Maybe not the stats we need. Although next to Jamal Lowe, he could be a good shout. So let's view him in the transfer hub. 2 mil seems a bit expensive, and they're not looking to loan. So let me know. Somerville, Gallagher. Should I be trying to sign these players? Should I be looking more at Peter Musa, 24, so 2 years younger than Gallagher, 5 higher overall, but a bit more expensive, and not looking for a loan. So, got to try and weigh up these options. But we're going to go into our first game of the episode. Not yet, however, because Jonathan Lecco is looking very sad, and he actually looks like he's being escorted out of the building by like a security team rather than just leaving the club. And we're looking at him thinking, don't come back. We don't want him to come back, but Lecco's gone. 710k made. It's a decent amount. Excellent deal. I think so too. Lecco's sold. We've got an extra 500k in the budget. Daniel Johnson, 72 rated attacking mid. Is he going to get in the way of some of our other players? We've got Joe Bellingham. Chong is obviously the starter, and I don't think Johnson would go in instead of Chong. I think Johnson would be off the bench, but we've also got Hannibal on loan. Then we've got Jordan James, Joe Bellingham, George Hall. Is George Hall on this game? Well, I don't know why. Again, I've had a very long day. No, George Hall literally isn't here. Not too sure why, but we've also had a chat from a player. It's Josh Williams. Have I got any chance being involved? You'll get your chance, make sure you take it. Which brings us on to our game. I told him he would get his chance, and he will, along with Manny Longello, and that was the third and final comment from Gordon. In the next game, give Longello a chance at left wing back. He's doing very well in real life. Yes, he is, and yes, I think he deserves a chance. So we bring him into the fold. We'll play Jordan James and Bellingham in there from the start. We'll have Hogan and Deeney up front, rest low for a game. Bring Bierlich in for Medjbury as well. Anybody else? Nico Gordon can start instead of... Maric is still quite young. I'd do it instead of Trusty. Shalaver's got full fitness, so we'll leave Shalaver in there as well. Ruddy can stay. And we'll go into this first game playing against Sutton United, so I'm expecting a decent result here, but you never know. Bellingham 3 goals in his last 3 matches, mainly because of a hat-trick that he scored in the last 10 minutes of one of the league matches. But he's doing pretty well. And this might actually be his first start. Although I think he might have started in the last cup game we had as well. Jordan James over to Deeney already. Headers it. Oh, smashes it over the bar. Maybe should have played that across the box. Little bit of a speculative effort. Jordan James wins his header in the middle of the field. Bellingham flicks it on. Bierlich. I was trying to make space to play it out to Williams. Nico Gordon makes a challenge. Deeney offside. Bellingham, nice touch. Feeds it to Deeney, who doesn't quite have the pace, but he takes the shot early and puts it right in the corner. Brilliant finish from Deeney. Bierlich picks it up in the middle of the field. Plays an awful ball. Williams with the pressure. Good pressure. Forces it back to the keeper. Jordan James somehow wins that header. Williams, that was a cross. It was just a very bad one. Hogan was at the back post alone, so I tried to find him but couldn't. Not sure what that was about. Oh, we've conceded against Sutton United. Very poor defending. Hogan just gets taken out. Fairly taken out, but... Oh no. Right. I need to get into prime position. Right, we're in prime position now. We're ready to go. In a minute, we're ready to go. Oh God. I've just turned straight into him. I'm not sure what's happening at the moment. Poor pass. Thank you, Nico Gordon. Deeney threads it through to Bellingham. Who scores a very weird finesse. I thought he'd take it with his left, but he took it with his right and put outside of the foot curve. Strange strike. But good goal, Bellingham. 2-1 up. Now Williams is in. Nice defending from Chalobah. Jordan James to Bellingham. Deeney. Hogan. Hogan missing a one-on-one. Deeney. Not the greatest of strikes. Hogan. Oh. This keeper likes throwing the ball out quickly, doesn't? What is wrong with Largello? He doesn't seem great at the moment. He's the one player I'm sort of looking at, thinking, what's going on? Yeah. Bellingham into Hogan. Williams keeps making these good runs. Plays a ball into Bellingham. Bit too hard into him though. Bellingham feeds Deeney, who turns into trouble. Wins it back though. Hogan with a lovely ball over the... He's trying to score an own goal then, I'm sure of it. But Chalobah just did not want it. He wanted that one though. It's over. 2-1 half time. Not as far ahead as I maybe would have liked. Disappointed to concede, but see if we can do a bit more damage in this half now. Deeney plays a nice ball out to Williams, who feeds Hogan, who attempts a bicycle kick at near post. Nice from Maric. And he's pushing forward with the ball as well. So Hogan. That was, again, another strange outside of the foot finesse. Not far away, but... Poor touch from Bellingham. Maric wins a header. Bellingham, nice, commits a defender. Makes the pass. Continues his run. And he's nicked it back again. Bellingham's in. Bellingham! Through to Deeney. Cheeky little pass through to Deeney, who finishes it off. 3-1. Nico Gordon steps out nicely, plays through Hogan. My bad. Longello, nice challenge. Into Bellingham. Flicks it to Hogan. Plays it to Deeney. Back to Bellingham, who runs onto it and puts it top corner. Bellingham's got 2 now. Could he get another hat-trick? No, he's got the ball high up the pitch again. Beats Hogan. Oh, he tries to play it back, but... Longello, what are you doing? Tried to tackle Deeney then. Hogan nearly won the ball up the pitch so high then. Hogan loses out. '73rd minute. Probably was time to make some subs, but we didn't take the opportunity. Free kick apparently. Bellingham with a poor touch. There's a few touches that have let him down this game. You can tell that he's still a low rated player with his touch, but his movement is very good. Oh, Hogan's lost it again. Deeney, Longello makes the run, takes a poor touch. Oh, it's the second time they've fizzed it back to the goalkeeper. Bielik should win that. He does. Longello, Bellingham loses out with another bad touch. Nice challenge from Bielik, but just runs away from him. Yes, Ruddy. That's what you love to see. Sanderson can come on for Williams with a couple of minutes left because it suggested it. Jordan James to Hogan. Finds Bellingham in the box. Takes another poor touch. That's got to be the end of it now. And it is. 4-1 victory. I mean, again, it's a win. We take it. They didn't have any chances, really, apart from their goal. So, yeah, good result. Get through in the cup. Some of our attacking play was world class. Deeney was very good. What a stupid question. Oh, what do you say? Yeah, I was thinking he'd take it the other way and say, what a stupid question, it's called rotation or something like that, but he took it the other way. They're no longer looking at Hogan. I was tempted to sell him, but oh well. Thanks for being true to your word. This won't cut it next time. Okay, game 1 done. Game 2 against Stoke is here. We need to make some changes. So up front will be Jamal Lowe. Maxim Collin will be in at right back. Trusty in at centre back. Placheta can go left wing back. Hannibal in the middle. Bakuna and Chong also in. And then Hogan's a bit tired. But who do we play there instead? I don't think we play anyone there instead. I think we leave it as it is. First half Hogan, second half Deeney. Pre-match conference. Very happy with how we're playing. Do you think Stoke are in a chat in? Might Stoke get the better of you? We've got to respect them. A quiet window. It's about the right players. 3 questions, 3 quick questions, and we're out of there. And it's time for home against Stoke. We will be looking to bring in a left back, probably a right back, maybe another striker. I'm happy with the midfield and I'm happy with the centre backs. So left back, right back, striker. Let me know some suggestions and I will take a look at them. I'm not playing Sutton United anymore. I'm not playing Sutton United anymore. They just passed straight through me. Very poor defending. Oh. Oh, Hogan put the pressure on. Nearly got the ball. Trusty wins a header. Oh, Hogan lost the ball again. I should have sold him to Sheffield United. 1.2 mil. That's a silly decision from me. Bakuna. Hogan keeps the ball this time. Feeds Placheta, who plays it to Chong. Nearly took the touch around the defender, but just couldn't do it. That's a ball. But Maric wins it. Forward to Lowe, who feeds Chong. Chong is in and he scores. Beautiful work from Tahith Chong. 1-1, pulls it back. Trusty wins it to stop the instant reply. And we might be able to go on a break of our own here. Hogan wins it back. Plays it to Placheta. Back post, Chong. Oh. Placheta wins a header again. Hogan. Hannibal stepped onto it, just put it at the keeper. 1-1, corner. Low into Hogan, who just falls over. Maxim Collin with a winning the header, and Bakuna, it's set up nicely. How could I not give that a go? I mean, come on. Had to try. Trusty wins it nicely. Gets out of trouble. No, he doesn't. He steps into trouble. Oh, beautiful from Maric. Not that time though. Oh, Okay, that was very bad from me, and yeah, shouldn't have been doing that with Trusty. Ruddy tips it over. Ruddy's been forced into some saves now. Forced into action. Same technique again. Ruddy claims it. Plays it out poorly to Chalobah. Collins steps in. Plays it to Chalobah just about. I am taking too many risks here. Hannibal to Chong. Feeds low. Who cuts inside? Hogan. I've overcomplicated that so much. Hannibal. Very nice. Good pressure. Nearly won it back. Chalobah steps out. Hannibal. Chong. Hogan. In. He couldn't get his shot away, and that looks like a bit of a back pass to me. Hogan with a weird header that Lowe was never going to win. Maric wins it well. Hannibal hasn't really put a foot wrong. Brilliant. Weird but brilliant pass from Hogan. Chong nearly finesses it in. Lowe is on the corners, not sure why. Trusty! Oh! Thought he should have scored that. It was a lovely corner from Lowe. Maric steps out again. Chong feeds Hogan. That was aimed at Chong, but I'm not sure what happened. Chong! He can't volley a ball by the looks of it. I've had quite a few chances here, just not taking them. Chong to Lowe. Thank God he blocked that, because that was flying over. And Lowe gets to take another corner. Onto Trusty's head again, nearly. Bakuna to Hannibal. I had to smash it, there were about 3 seconds left. How many chances have we squandered here? 8 shots, 1.8 expected goals to their 1. Fair. Hogan can come off for Deeney, as we need to make a sub, because Hogan's looking a bit tired. Can we go and find a winner in this second half? Plachetta loses out. Ruddy collects nicely. Chong to Lowe. Oh, could have fed Deeney if the game wanted me to pass the ball. Oh, Bakuna's slightly injured. That's a free header. Such poor defending. How was he allowed a free header there? We're behind. We're in need of some goals. We got a 100% win record at the moment. That's going out the window. Hannibal just couldn't find the pass. You know what? I think Stoke might actually do it. They might get the win here, because I'm not creating any great chances. And I can't pass the ball. I think that took a deflection then on the way to Ruddy. Let's not. They've played it straight to him again. They're dangerous from corners. Chong can run forward with it. Deeney with a poor pass. Oh, I've just accidentally stepped Plachetta out because it gave me him when I didn't want him. Nice touch from Hannibal. Deeney's through. Deeney! Chong! I had to sweat that across the box. I could not give up that opportunity. Because if I missed the one-on-one and didn't end up getting anything from the game, I'll be kicking myself. Again, we've had to come back. Chong with both goals. And they've given it straight to Hannibal. Plays it into Chong. Feeds Deeney, who can't get the strike away. Brilliant defending. And Deeney's just taken the defender out. That's a yellow. He was very frustrated, that's why. Trusty wins it back. Bakuna with a poor pass, but he gets it back. Hannibal, poor pass. This is just me not being able to pass constantly. Colin nearly wins it back with some good pressing. Maric, nice defending. Maxim Colin, not nice defending. Get up. It doesn't matter, Maric is here. Gosh. That was scary. They were putting some pressure on me then. Chong plays it to Low. Who skies it? Absolutely skies it. Poor strike. Low wins it back. Feeds Deeney. Bakuna. Chong. He hits the ball. How have I missed that open goal? Oh, it's okay. Oh no, it's not. How did I miss that then? Open goal. Chong hit the bar. And then Bakuna misses an easy one-on-one. Jamal Lowe. Hannibal Maric. Hannibal Chong. We waited so long to play that ball, then Deeney gets nutmegged somehow. I can't believe I haven't won it there with a Chong hat-trick. Possibly one chance left. Deeney spreads it wide. Maxim Colin. Deeney! Oh... Bakuna! He scores! Oh. Scenes at St Andrews. Last minute winner, you'd hope, from Bakuna. All the subs getting involved. The Blues faithful going wild. You love to see it. I mean, I think the keeper probably should have had it. But Bakuna, edge your box. Yeah, the keeper should be having that. That's centre of the goal. However, what drama. The first one we've led, 92nd minute, and Jamal Lowe nicks the possession and smashes over again. I don't understand what's going on with Lowe. He's done that about 3 or 4 times. I'm tapping B ever so softly, and he's just playing it so powerfully. However, we win the game. I mean, if it was 2-2 and Lowe just missed that, I would be crying. But 3-2, brilliant win. Hard fighting, but we get the job done. I couldn't have asked for more from Chong. He was very, very good. Another great result. All credit to the players. I know they keep going till the very last minute. It's true. Very, very true. George Baldock, final scout report. 71 rated right wing back. Same as Maxim Collin, I think. Can he play on the left? No, right wing back or right back. Might be able to get a loan deal for him. The thing is, he's one of those players that I wouldn't want to buy necessarily because of his age. But if I could get him on loan, 80% to 20%, we'll pay you 65. Yes, they're happy to do that. That's good for us. Like Sam McCallum here, 70 rated, 21 years old, left back, was good. Somerville, I guess Somerville could even play instead of Placheta, because he can play right mid, left mid. Placheta is a left mid. Somerville at left wing back with his pace could be a decent shout. Player swap with anyone that we could give them. You can have Mark Roberts and £1.4 mil. They want 1.75 on Marich. Propose other player. I wouldn't want Harley Dean. Scott Hogan? Scott Hogan, and we try and get a different striker in. 1.5 and Hogan. 3 mil. £2.5 mil, and we'll go for it. They're happy. 2.5 mil. That's a good deal because he's worth more than that. That's Sariki Dembele. That would be a nice striker to sign, I think. 1 year loan. Because he's got pace as well. He's skillful. We pay 60, they pay 40. How about 50-50? They're happy with it. Again, that'll be another good signing. Is there anyone else we can think of? Good centre back. Sekumara doesn't really have the attributes we're looking for. Ellis Sims is on loan, of course. Okay, right, I think there's some good ones in there. Just wondered if Squad Hub. We'll look at Maxim Collin, crucial player, contract negotiation. Let's get him some extra years on his contract. Crucial player, yes you are. Let's add another 3 years. No extension. 1 year. No release clause. He's currently on 17 grand a week. We'll give you 18 grand a week for an extra year. I think that's pretty fair. Mark Roberts, add to transfer list. Harley Dean, add to transfer list. George Friend, versatile, and he's probably not worth too much, so sure. Gordon, loan. Roberts, loan. I should have done all this a while ago. I just didn't know how to get here, to be honest. Sturk, loan. Bellingham, loan. Do we keep him? Contract expiring in 11 months. Gardner, transfer list. Campbell, loan. Graham, transfer list. George, loan. Hogan, Jukovic, both transfer list. They're on loan already. Looks good to me. So, how long's the transfer window open for now? 1 more day. 6 chats. Someone wants Jukovic, 460k. I'll negotiate. I'm going to try and get 500k. I think that's good. Okay. If they're that stubborn, 470 works for me. Looks like Jukovic is on his way out. I'm happy you're going. There's 1 left. I'm not going to reply to Hogan because I don't really know what to say. That's 1 hour. Who is arriving? This is a problem. I can't remember who I signed. Did I sign Baldock? I did. George Baldock on a 12-month loan. And Sariki Dembele on a 12-month loan. Good signings there. And again, it's not permanent, but still some good signings. Somerville, let's negotiate your contract. Crucial first team player. You want first team football? I can give you first team football. 4 years sounds good to me. No release clause. It's just players with afros. We've got Chong. We've got Hannibal on a loan. Why not get a third? He'd be happy to go down to 11 grand a week, even though he's on 13 at the moment. I'm happy with that. Should we get some more players with afros? How many are there? We got 3. If only we could put an afro on John Ruddy. Get him a hair transplant. That'd be beautiful. Excellent deal. We only do excellent deals, that's what I'm noticing. Monthly scouting reports as well for some youngsters. This guy looks pretty good at the bottom, so we'll sign him, but we will reject the rest. Don't want Derrida. And Kirk has got back to us in Brazil with, a few decent players. 62 to 86 will sign. Won't be signing you though. Decent players there. So we've got a striker, we've got a wing back, a right wing back, and we've got a left mid that is going to be playing left wing back. That's all we actually wanted. So is there any other way we can improve this squad? Maybe by trying to sign some wonder kids on loan? Maybe like a Yusuf Demir. He's currently at Galatasaray. Would he be looking? Nope. Okay. Trying to think of players that might be at big clubs and willing to move. I'll tell you a club who always seems to have a lot of youngsters knocking about. Mando Broja? A bit too much. Castillo, great player. Oh yeah, brilliant. Chukwuemeka, that'd be funny. Leaves Chelsea leaves Villa, goes to Chelsea, and then Blues sign him on loan for a season. Try and bulk up the midfield a bit. He's not on much. We'll do 50-50. 4-star, 18 years old. Could be a decent loan player. Jesus Ferreira, probably not going to be able to scout players like this in a long enough time. They signed him, but we don't know how much for. What were his wages? That will probably be a good sign. Ooh, his wages are quite high, which makes me think he's probably a decent player. But is it too risky? Is it too risky? It's probably quite risky. I did not realise Reece James is only 22 years old. He seems to have been around for a while. Anyone else? I've got Zaniolo as well. Very nice. Okay, I thought, however, one more player we should take a look at, because like Somerville, he's in pretty decent form in real life. Garnacho. Now we've already got Hannibal on loan, so I don't even know if it'll work, to be honest. But we pay 60, they pay 40. No, let's go 50-50. We've got some young attacking, exciting players. Garnacho can maybe play left wing back if needed, as long with Somerville. We're looking at some interesting players there. Chat. He couldn't agree terms. Lukas Jukovic couldn't. Latest deals, are they all completed? They are. Chukwuemeka in. 65 overall. But bulks up our options. Jesus Ferreira. This is the interesting one because he could be awful. 74 overall. Striker / attacking mid. That's good. That's very useful. Decent pace, decent shooting, decent dribbling. That's a good signing, and we didn't even know it. We just sort of thought, there's not enough time left, let's try and get this attacker. He's on high wages, he should be decent. And he was. Garnacho not good enough. Interesting Broja from Rangers. We're not going to speak to Hogan. I don't want to upset him any more than he probably already is. Nothing else really going on. Maguire goes to Bayer Leverkusen for 23 mil, same as Aouar, but to Frankfurt. Gardner transfer offer. Anderlecht want Gary Gardner for £1 million. I'll accept that straight away. If we can get £1 million for Gardner, who's just hasn't played a game, that's pretty good going. Could we maybe have a nice marquee signing? Is there anyone about that we think would really help this team? I know this is very late to do scouting, we're not going to get anything back, but let's just setting up some scouting in general. So none of those will do much for us. A lot of young players here that we haven't scouted, so we're not going to know anything about. So it's kind of pointless even looking. And here is the same. So that looks like the end of the transfer window. Is that Gary Gardner? Because if so, it doesn't look like him. Yeah, Gary Gardner's gone. Look nothing like him, but £1 million to Anderlecht. That's a very, very good. It's only a C. You could have made 350k more profit if you demanded during negotiations. Well, fair enough. I will take that. That's a very good amount of money for Gary Gardner, I would say. Roberts transfer offer. Why have Levante came in so late for Roberts? Okay, let's negotiate then. Why if it went that way? Let's try and get £1 million. If we get £1 million for Roberts, we can. If he's got time. Is he going to go? No, it advances an hour straight away. Broken down. Agreements on terms could not be reached. Below is a list. Okay. Very interesting. International management offer, New Zealand. No. Go away. I haven't played my 3 games yet this episode because it was an interesting transfer window. So let's get that 3rd game in now against QPR. Somerville can go in for Placheta. His overall drops because he's completely out of position. Fair enough. He can play right back, but he can play centre back. Oh no. So he's a right mid, he's a left mid. Trusty can play left back. I'm seeing potentially a back 4 with Chong on one wing, Somerville on the other. Maybe just low up front. Ferreira behind him. Bakuna and Medjbury in the middle. I'm not sure though. Right, Baldock can come in for Bielik. Sorry, Bielik, but not great. And then Sariki Dembele. I think can come on for Hogan. Ferreira can stay on the bench for now. Chukwuemeka and Garnacho can stay down there. Hogan can come up to the top. But yeah, that looks like a decent squad for our game. So let's go into it. Against QPR, interesting away. Very defensive formation from QPR. I don't know if they're set up because of how we are or if that's just how they play. But final game of the episode kicks off. Won all our league games so far and our cup games, but 6 for 6 in the league. Can we make it 7? If Lowe would have played the ball through, we might have had a chance of an early lead. We've actually conceded early, as we always seem to do. Really struggle in the starting moments of a game. Wait, Dembele and Lowe up front? They're both from Bournemouth? They are, aren't they? Lowe permanent, but Dembele alone, both from Bournemouth. Fair enough. I mean, they got promoted last season, so although neither of them really featured that much from what I can remember. Beautiful. Bacuna to Lowe, who draws the keeper out. Lowe plays it back to Bacuna, finishes 1-1. I score a lot of open goals, that's what I'm starting to realise. Nothing too spectacular, just trying to increase my chances of scoring. Somerville with a very poor pass. Chong to Bacuna. I see Somerville making that run. Poor pass though. Go on, Maxime. I expected the pass. I was trying to block the pass. Maxime Collins doing a good job at forcing this ball to go backwards. And he wins it back. Fair play. Low into Dembele. To Chong. Doesn't miss this opportunity. Maybe another position I could have done with actually might have been a centre mid, just because of Hannibal being a little bit lower rated than the rest of the team. But good save from Ruddy as he headbutts the post. But I don't mind it because he plays well, and we've got some youngsters in midfield, and I don't want to lower their opportunities because I'm buying or loaning other players in. So I thought I'd leave that as sort of a free spot. Nice touch from Chong. Top corner. 3-1 against QPR. She's going well. Somerville wins it off the defender. I'm not sure what I just did with Trusty. Oh, and they get in behind with a great ball. Maric Forces the player back, to be fair, with the slide tackle of the air. Seemed to work. I like doing that just in case they do play the pass and you end up blocking it. But sometimes it does scare them away a bit as well. Oh, that's poor. Poor pass from Hannibal. Nice save from Ruddy. They've made a sub already. Is that tactical? They get a free header again. Maxime Collin with a good block on the line, but Reading did that to me as well. I don't know if it's just teams with this kit that like winning free headers in the box, or it's something defensively. I don't know why I didn't play it to Dembele. That is my bad. I saw him, but I felt like it was too late. Through. I tried to chip Ruddy. Just missed. That would have been interesting. Going into the break 3-2. But I missed the opportunity. It's 3-1. Been an interesting game so far. We'll make some substitutions soon. Nice touch from Dembele. Into Jamal Lowe. Spreads it nicely. Gives Somerville a touch. He should have played that through first time when I pressed it. I don't know who it was, but they took a touch. I told them to play the through ball to Somerville. He just disappeared. Told him to play the ball through to Somerville straight away. We probably would have been offside anyway. Bad timing from me, but I did press the button earlier. It just didn't seem to work. The problem is, like, I sort of see a move in my head before I play it. Like, I see a few passes ahead. I try and read how it's going to work, but then when they don't play the ball when I tell them to, it gets kind of frustrating. Jamal Lowe put pressure on and won a corner in weird circumstances. Well, let's try something a bit stranger here. Chong. Oh, didn't really work. That was a terrible corner technique. Maric, good defending. Oh, poor pass from Trusty though. Good save, Ruddy. Poor defending again, but they're getting through, aren't they? Should we try and change the formation? Let's go for this. Let's have Bakuna sitting. Low up front. Somerville on the right, Chong on the left. And then let's bring Ferreira on for Hannibal Medjbury. And Bellingham on for Sariki Dembele. Yeah, let's go for it. And then Baldock can get his debut for Maxime Collin. Make a few changes. Triple sub. Bulldog. Tackle straight away. Interception. Low into Bellingham. Trusty. Chong. Bellingham flicks it on. Ferreira. Oh, strikes it straight at the goalkeeper. There's a good chance then. It was not taken. Trusty with a terrible challenge. Jamal Lowe. Bellingham's through here. Steps in. This is why I very rarely use skill moves. Jesus Christ, Maric. Baldock. Somerville playing in a more natural position. He's found by Ferreira, who plays it to Lowe, drives it into the corner, 4-1 up. Lovely play. Ferreira to Baldock, swings it to back post, Bellingham, saved by the keeper. Jamal Lowe crosses. I think Bakuna won the header, but it was a bit strange. Somerville into Bakuna. Finds Chong. 5-1. This formation seems to be working, so maybe we'll change it up next game. Start off with this formation. So after signing a few strikers, we're only going to be playing one anyway. Maric into Ferreira, into Lowe, to Somerville. It's got space to run. Tried to thread it through to Lowe, didn't come off, but Lowe wins it back. Somerville, Ferreira, good save. I was kind of expecting it to go straight in, but good save. Lowe crosses. Chong can't win the header, but Baldock's there and loses out. Which would not change player then. Made some very good signings. Ferreira to Somerville. To Lowe, who does a beautiful turn. Lowe's done that a couple of times and Chong just pushed that guy to the floor. 6-1. It's going very well. And that's the final result, 6-1. Big victory against QPR. But I still always concede the first goal. Not sure what's going on there. I keep conceding the first goal. Very frustrating. Can't keep a clean sheet. That's why we signed him. 4 goals that Chong scored. He's a top player. All credit to the players. As a manager, not as a manager. Spelling mistake here. Can I get some money for that because you made a spelling mistake? That would be lovely. So let's quickly set up our ideal team for the next game. And I would say it looks a little like this. So let me know in the comments what you think of this lineup. Yes, playing Bakuna by himself as a centre mid is probably a bit too attacking, but having Dembele and Ferreira in here, low up front, Somerville, Chong, like that attacking midfield is filthy. And again, defensively we're good. Like the players, Maric is very, very good. Chalobah is doing brilliantly as well. Ruddy in goal. There's a goalkeeper. It doesn't really matter who you have. They all perform pretty much to the same level. So that's it for this episode. Make sure to get down in the comments about, what sort of players you want to see being played. If you think someone else deserves an opportunity, if you think we should switch formation because we're not playing certain players that would fit a better system, let me know. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I know there's a few of you out there that view this video and don't hit subscribe. Why not? It's worth it because there's plenty of World Cup content coming up as well as gaming, and then after the World Cup we'll be getting back to the predictions. So if you like the sound of that, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the good content coming your way. That's it from me. Up the Blues.